Guys, welcome back to the channel. The Roman Reigns reactions up on the channel from Buddy Murphy, giving out the juices and the details of who attacked Roman Reigns is up on the channel. I'll give you guys my reaction to it, and the thoughts will be in this video. I told you guys I will save the thoughts for in the video when I get down to potential matches that are going to be added to the show. They are not on the show for SummerSlam just yet. Again, guys, I told you guys in numerous videos I've done this week. Just wish they go back to the old days because again, WWE tried this week to force you to care for certain storylines: Kevin Owens, Shane McMahon, Charlotte Flair versus Trish Stratus, Seth Rollins and Brock Lesnar, Becky and Natalya. What else did they try to force you to get invested in? Goldberg versus Dolph Ziggler out of fucking nowhere. It's just that they force you to care about matches that you're like, shit, you started building towards SummerSlam 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Again, you used the Raw reunion. I was there. It was a great show. You used the Raw reunion. You wasted a week of SummerSlam build. Again, you're having all these pay-per-views like Extreme Rules. Does that need to take place? No. Does Stomping Grounds need to take place? No. You could have started building SummerSlam from July. You could have cut out Extreme Rules, and you could have cut out Stomping Grounds. Those shows did not need to take place. If you go back to the old days of wrestling and building, again, I always tell you guys, my favorite SummerSlam is 2002. The Rock versus Brock Lesnar. When did that start being built? The Rock beat Undertaker and Kurt Angle in a triple threat match at Vengeance. Okay? Brock Lesnar won the King of the Ring tournament. So, boom. They automatically were going to fight each other. Because back then, if you guys are young whippersnappers out there, the King of the Ring was every time in June. The winner of the King of the Ring got a guaranteed title shot for the main championship. Whenever you won King of the Ring, you got your guaranteed title shot. So you already knew whoever won the King of the Ring is facing whoever the champion will be at SummerSlam. That way you didn't have to say, oh shit, who's Kofi Kingston going to face at SummerSlam? They have nobody for Kofi Kingston to face at SummerSlam. Oh shit, Seth Rollins lost the Money in the Bank briefcase. We know he's facing Brock Lesnar. Well, that part at least you knew who Seth Rollins was going to face. But again, King of the Ring, you knew who the champion was going to face. Again, let's go down through these storylines. Becky Lynch versus Natalya. Why is Becky Lynch facing Natalya? You know why. They're in Toronto. You got to get some Canadians on the show. Why is Trish Stratus back? They're in Toronto. They weren't selling pretty great. They got to bring Trish Stratus back. Got to bring Goldberg. Why? Ticket sales were not selling that great. Even though it was about, if you go back and look a couple weeks ago, I did on SeatGeek, there were plenty of seats still available for SummerSlam. This was 2 weeks ago. So you bring Trish Stratus back, you bring Goldberg back. Oh shit, let me go run and buy my ticket for SummerSlam because, oh shit, Goldberg's back. Oh, Trish Stratus is coming. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to get the nostalgia act and have the fans to go buy tickets because Trish Stratus is going to be there. Goldberg's going to be there. Brock Lesnar's going to be there. I got to go buy my ticket. Now, if I was in Toronto, would I go buy my ticket to see Bill Goldberg or Trish Stratus? I mean, is that intriguing you to go buy your ticket? So we know why the Nostalgia Act is back on SummerSlam, people. Now, as far as Charlotte Flair and Trish Stratus, do I have the care into seeing that match? Listen here, nothing against Trish. She was never great on the microphone. She was never the greatest women's wrestler of all time. They're trying to make her out to be, oh, she's a 7-time women's champion. Yeah, but was she the greatest women's wrestler of all time? No, he wouldn't say that. I mean, there's plenty of women out there you could say are better at wrestling than Trish. You know what I'm saying? So they brought her back for nostalgia. You can't, because they can't have Charlotte Flair off SummerSlam. You cannot have Charlotte Flair, the Queen, off of SummerSlam. That just cannot happen. So, I mean, look at these other matches. Bayley versus Ember Moon. That should be a great match, right? What build have they done towards Bayley versus Ember Moon? Like what? What build whatsoever? Just running down this card real quick because this is the intro. We'll get to the predictions later. This is just the intro. Like, going through this SummerSlam card, are you guys hyped? Or is SummerSlam for you guys on Saturday night like it is for me for NXT? Now, if you go look over this NXT card, you're like, okay, I'm hyped to see that. Adam Cole versus Johnny Gargano. 2 out of 3 falls match. Come on, people. It's going to be a great match right there. Shayna Baszler versus Mia Yim. They've been building this for the last month. That'll be a great hard-hitting match right there. Velveteen Dream versus Pete Dunne versus Roderick Strong for the North American Championship in a triple threat match. Don't even say nothing else. Street Profits versus Undisputed Era. Come on, what else you want to say? And then Candice LeRae versus Io Shirai that's been building. That's been building since Takeover. What was last WrestleMania? Takeover New York. That's been building. Literally, Caesar been planning since Takeover New York for that. So, going through an NXT card, it's already more hyped. AJ versus Ricochet. How many times have we seen that match on Monday Night Raw already? In any different variations, how many times have we seen AJ versus Ricochet? Literally, the only match that I have, like, my eyes are beamed and intrigued is to see if Bray Wyatt loses to Finn Balor. That's, like, where my most intrigue is Bray Wyatt versus Finn Balor. How fast of a match is this? How long of a match is Bray Wyatt versus Finn Balor? That's honestly, I mean, that and Kevin and Kofi Kingston versus Randy Orton, because I think, and get to predictions, we'll probably have a new champion. So, that's the only two matches I have, I'm very invested into waiting to see. Now, as you guys know, I'll be at work Sunday, unfortunately, but I'll be updating while I'm at work, like what's going on Twitter, because then I'll get back and give you guys my review. You'll probably have my review for SummerSlam Monday morning, because I'm gonna get back home at 1 o'clock in the morning, and I don't know if I'm gonna have the energy to be recording SummerSlam, but worst case, you get this review up on Monday. So, guys, that was the intro for SummerSlam. After the break, we're gonna get in. After the break, we'll start with NXT predictions, then we'll get into SummerSlam. Let's start with the main show, the most important show after the break, which is NXT. Alright, guys, welcome back. I just noticed I didn't have my damn snowball plugged in for you guys. I mean, shit. So now it should probably sound a bit better, the sound quality. But let's get into NXT Takeover Toronto first, which will be truly the true SummerSlam event of the weekend. We'll start from the bottom to the top. Now, as I told you guys, I don't always watch NXT every single week, but I keep up to date with what's going to happen and what's happening. So, again, NXT, you have how many matches? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matches. We have 5 matches, guys. And SummerSlam is about 10 or 11 matches. It's crazy. 6-hour show versus a 3-hour show. Again, the one thing I would say about Triple H down NXT, he makes you earn your fucking shot at being on a TakeOver card. It's not like you're guaranteed to be on a TakeOver card. You have to earn a shot to be on a TakeOver card. There was plenty of times where Adam Cole was left off a TakeOver. You're like, how the fuck is Adam Cole left off of a TakeOver show? But then again, you have to earn your shot at being on TakeOver. It's not just handed to you like, oh, we're just going to throw... Irrelevant. We're just going to throw, for example, let's say who's on SummerSlam that shouldn't be? Okay, Charlotte Flair has no match for SummerSlam. Okay, guys, we gotta figure a way out to get. We can't leave Charlotte Flair off of SummerSlam. We gotta find a way to put Charlotte on SummerSlam. You know what, Vince? Let's call up Trish Stratus. You know what I'm saying? You gotta earn to be on SummerSlam. You don't just throw people on the damn card 2 weeks without the damn build. Say you're gonna be on SummerSlam. So again, you have 5 matches. There's plenty of talent that's left off the show, people. There's plenty of talent. Okay, so we're gonna start from the bottom to the top. Now, Candice LeRae versus Io Shirai. Now, again, this was already planted seeds since TakeOver New York, I'm saying. Now, we thought Candice LeRae was going to be the person to beat Shayna Baszler, which may still be. Candice LeRae may still be the person that beats Shayna Baszler down the line, maybe TakeOver. See, again, it just depends how long they want to keep Shayna Baszler down there. Now, with what's going on Monday Night Raw and SmackDown, for God's sakes, keep Shayna Baszler down there as long as you fucking can. Look what happened to Sasha Banks. Do you guys blame Sasha Banks for still taking her hiatus with what's happening right now on Raw and SmackDown? Probably not, people. I don't blame her whatsoever. Now, as we always say, people, when somebody turns heel, you just like, God damn, that girl's sexy as a heel. Whatever, I don't know what I've been missing, but Lord have mercy. Io Shirai with this black outfit, girl, and her personality she has right now. Jesus Christ. Io,
Tell Triple H to not move you from NXT. Tell Triple H you will work for free to stay at NXT. Because look what's happened to freaking Asuka and freaking Kairi Sane. Freaking on Monday Night Raw, you had Asuka's freaking was not placed there or whatever. Was it Asuka or was it Kairi Sane? One or the other. They had whatever. Io Shirai's Twitter handler was on the bottom there. Like one of the persons was missing. Was it Io? I mean, no, was it Asuka or Kairi Sane? One of the whoever it was moved there. Like that tells you how much they care about the Japanese wrestlers. Like Jesus Christ. And then you have the mashup with the music, like switching back and forth. That's fucking terrible. Io, tell Triple H you'll work for free if he said you're moving up. Just tell him that. Like, don't move. Don't move from NXT. Now, this has been pretty much. I like this feud so far. Again, it's plain. It's simple. It's a bitch. I betrayed you. Let's fucking fight. You don't really need to have to do anything else. Just throw them in there. It's been building since Takeover in New York. And who's going to win here? Now, Io has lost the last couple matches to Shayna Baszler. So, Candice LeRae's not been wrestling that much frequently on NXT. But she's been wrestling. She's got a couple victories. Io needs to win here, in my opinion. But the thing will be when we get to Shayna Baszler, which I'm just going to spoil for you guys now. I think Shayna Baszler's going to win. If you have Io beat Candice LeRae, and then Shayna Baszler beats Mia Yim, like, where the fuck do you go after that? You're going to have Io face Shayna Baszler again? That's where it's going to be in a tricky situation. So, what the fuck? What the heck? Let's go. Candice LeRae beats Io Shirai. For now. We go with for now. Maybe a surprise victory. Which, again, on NXT and Takeover cards, I don't even think there's been like a roll-up victory. Like, it's either decisive or it's a submission. I don't think there's been that many roll-ups on Takeovers. Now, could you say Candice LeRae just out of nowhere pins Io on a quick roll-up? You could do that. I wouldn't mind seeing that because it's something different from NXT. It's not like a roll-up victory on Monday Night Raw. Like, how many times was Baron Corbin rolled up on Monday Night Raw or a pay-per-view? NXT rarely has roll-up victories, so I wouldn't mind seeing Candice LeRae like, oh shit, she just squeaked out a victory over Io Shirai. So I wouldn't mind seeing that. So I'm going to go Candice LeRae beats Io Shirai, and you can continue the feud down the road. Street Profits versus the Undisputed Era. Now, the Street Profits have been on Monday Night Raw doing backstage skits for about, 4 or 5 weeks right now? Yeah, I'd say about 4 to 5 weeks. This is tough here. Because again, Paul Heyman wanted them on Monday Night Raw. All we need to know, all we need to say, is the Viking Raiders. Like, what has happened to the Viking Raiders? So, if I'm the Street Profits, it's just like, dude, like every NXT talent just gets wasted. Like, we should do a video about that. Like, listing every NXT talent that's been wasted on the main roster. Like, it's just seriously. So, I don't know, man. This is a tough situation. I guess, listen here. Paul Heyman likes the Street Profits, so maybe they won't get buried on Monday Night Raw. I'm going to Undisputed Era wins here. I'm just hopeful, man. Paul Heyman likes the Street Profits, so maybe they won't get buried. But I'm going to Undisputed Era to beat the Street Profits here. Now, this here, I'm happy for Pete Dunne. I thought he was going to get wasted on the main roster after he lost. God damn it, ESPN. Only send me important information. Jesus Christ, I don't care about no Dallas Cowboys stuff. Pete Dunne. Again, I thought he was going to get called up after he lost at Takeover in New York to Walter. So, I was like, thank God he was sent down to NXT and he wasn't called up. For now. But, Velveteen Dream versus Pete Dunne versus Roderick Strong. Match of the weekend. I don't think... so far. Maybe the main event might top that. Cause I'll have a suspicious feeling what the third fall would be. But, Velveteen Dream versus Pete Dunne versus Roderick Strong. It's a tough one here. Now, I don't think Roderick Strong's going to... he could win. Because, again... I got Undisputed Era winning the tag team titles. Maybe they do a thing where they have all the gold. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the show. Undisputed Era is dripping with every single every title belt. But I'm going to go with what the fuck. Roderick Strong. Reason I wanted Roderick Strong, I think Pete Dunne was just placed here because, again, he's not been featured on TV that much, but he's been on TV. But it's something for him to do for now. Hopefully Pete Dunne does not get called up. Maybe Pete Dunne will move to face Adam Cole. After this, you can do that. Pete Dunne versus Adam Cole, the next takeover. That'll be a good feud. But I'm going with Roderick Strong to win here because I think Undisputed Era will have all the gold at the end of the show. But this will be a great match nonetheless. And Velveteen Dream being called up? No, he'll stay NXT for now. Shayna Baszler versus Mia Yim. Shayna Baszler wins here. I'm sorry. Mia Yim, you've done great work, girl. A good little showcase match for you against Shayna Baszler. But Shayna Baszler will keep the belt. I don't see nobody taking the belt off of Shayna Baszler no time soon, because why? Who is there to beat Shayna Baszler? Who? Nobody for right now. Now, main event, Adam Cole versus Johnny Gargano. Keep this plain and simple for you guys. First fall is a singles match. I think Johnny Gargano wins the singles match. Second fall is a street fight. Going with Adam Cole to win that. Now, William Regal said, it's plain and simple, if it gets to a third fall, he's going to pick the third fall. Now, I have a feeling the third fall will be a ladder match. Why the fuck not? Now, even though I've said it before, I think if Tommaso Ciampa would have not got injured, Takeover New York would have been the first ever Hell in a Cell match. It would have been the first ever Hell in a Cell match. I thought that way. I think Triple H was going to do that. Could you imagine? Oh my God. Johnny Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa in Hell in a Cell. Jesus Christ. That would have been amazing. But I think the third fall will be a ladder match when William Regal chooses it. So I think it'll be a ladder match. And then I think Adam Cole will beat Gargano in the ladder match. Do I see Gargano being called up to the main roster? I don't want anybody at this point. Like, does anybody deserve to even want to go be called up? Like, when you're have to say Io Shirai should tell Triple H, I'll work for free at NXT. That's how bad it is. But listen this way. If Johnny Gargano does get called up to the main roster, what is there for him to do? Who is it for him to feud with? Who? AJ Styles? But you know they'll probably fuck that shit up. So who knows? But it would be the end for Johnny Gargano. Like he would have done everything. He would have had his second opportunity to beat Adam Cole. He'd have lost it. Like, what will there be for Johnny Gargano to do? Go to SmackDown, face Nakamura for the IC belt. Like, what will there be for Johnny Gargano to do? It's just to that point where you don't trust WWE to do anything with the main roster. I don't. But anyways, I'm going Adam Cole. Third fall will be a ladder match. So go back over my predictions. Adam Cole will beat Gargano. Baszler beats Mia Yim. Roderick Strong wins the North American Championship. Undisputed Era beats the Street Profits. And Candice LeRae beats Io Shirai. So those are my predictions for TakeOver Toronto. Now, let's get into this piece of crap show we call SummerSlam, which has not felt like SummerSlam for a very, 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 very long time. So, let's take a break real quick. Now, let's get into the potential matches that are not on the fucking card. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Ali has not been announced. Ali lost to Dolph Ziggler last night on SmackDown. So, what would make me want to see Ali versus Nakamura when you just had Ali lose to Dolph Ziggler? Like, see, when you're rewriting scripts, if you guys do not know, Vince McMahon tore up the script for SmackDown and was rewriting the script 2 hours before the show started. So, when you're rewriting scripts, you kind of forget, oh shit, Ali, didn't he beat Nakamura for in a singles match last week? Oh, no, he did not. Who cares about that? Vince, he just beat Nakamura last week in a singles match. Oh, don't worry. They're going to forget that. All right, Vince. And you have him lose to Dolph Ziggler in like less than 2 minutes? 2 minutes. It's crazy, man. Like, This guy does not think that people are going to remember this. So, you're going to want me to see Ali versus Nakamura after he just lost to Dolph Ziggler. So, is this match going to happen? Because right now, it's not scheduled on the card. It is not scheduled on the card whatsoever. At this rate, I guess it's going to happen. Whatever. If it does happen, I'm going with Nakamura to still beat Ali. Now, let's get into this news about Roman Reigns. I told you guys, I'll give you my thoughts in the SummerSlam predictions video. Alright. So, let's go back. Was it a year ago? I think it was about a year ago. Aleister Black was taken out in the parking lot. Remember that, guys? When Aleister Black was taken out in the parking lot? I'll give you guys two scenarios, because I gotta give you guys a history lesson. Aleister Black was taken out in the parking lot. There was Lars Sullivan. There was a couple more NXT superstars that was back there. They were suspicious. They're suspects. So, William Regal literally went on about a month looking for the attacker. It was revealed it was Johnny Gargano. It was a month build to find out who attacked Aleister Black. Because Aleister Black was taken out because he had to do a surgery. I forgot what surgery was on, but he had to do a surgery. So they did the attack angle. That was a month build. Okay? I told you guys Stone Cold, the news back then, when he was taken out by Rikishi. That was like a month build too. I was starting to like this Roman Reigns storyline. But they couldn't help themselves because Roman Reigns cannot be off SummerSlam. We can't keep the big dog off SummerSlam. That just cannot happen. Listen, people, what you could have done was Buddy Murphy could have said this. Roman Reigns, oh, you want to know who attacked you, Roman? How about this? You face me at SummerSlam, and then I'll tell you who attacked you after SummerSlam. I'd have been like, okay, you're further along in the build towards SummerSlam. Roman's gonna face Buddy Murphy. If he beats Buddy Murphy will tell him who attacked Roman Reigns. Okay, you could have done that angle. You could have had Roman Reigns about to beat Buddy Murphy. The lights go out, and Roman Reigns is taken out, and then Buddy Murphy pins Roman Reigns, and you're like, oh shit, the attacker struck again. Roman Reigns lost to Buddy Murphy. You could have continued this build. Just continued it. Like, people, even JD from NY206, who I love JD from NY206, he said he was starting to like a Roman Reigns feud. Come on, people. When you get JD, who, again, whatever, issues with Roman Reigns, everybody has issues with Roman Reigns. But when you get JD says he was starting to like something, you're doing something good. And then you ruined it. So, what I think they're going to do is going to be Roman Reigns and Samoa Joe versus Bryan and Roman. Now, if it was me, don't even have that match at SummerSlam. You do not need to have Roman Reigns versus Samoa Joe versus Daniel Bryan versus Eric Rowan at SummerSlam. Don't even do it. What I would do is you have Roman Reigns looking throughout the whole arena, throughout the show, for Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan throughout the entire show. Do different scenarios. Roman going through the locker room. Roman's going through catering. Roman's going through the parking lot. He's going through Gorilla. Whatever you have to do to keep these people from not touching each other, and then continuing the build throughout the night and throughout Raw and SmackDown to at least until the next pay-per-view. At least the next pay-per-view. That's what I would do. Now, do I think WWE's going to do that? Probably not. I think it'll probably be announced probably tomorrow night or some shit. Roman Reigns, Samoa Joe versus Daniel Bryan versus Eric Rowan at SummerSlam. That's what they're probably going to do. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you. And who's going to win? Samoa Joe and Roman Reigns will win. They probably will win. Cruiserweight Championship match which is announced. It's Drew Gulak versus Oni Lorcan. Drew Gulak wins. Even though they had a great match last night at 205 Live, it was 6-pack challenge or some shit. It's a great match. Goldberg versus Dolph Ziggler. We know why this match is taking place. We know why it's taking place, people. The reason Goldberg versus Dolph Ziggler is taking place is because Vince McMahon did not want Goldberg to go out like a fucking old-ass man. Again, his match against Undertaker at the Crown Jewel, it's one of the worst matches we ever seen in wrestling history. Put it that way. And if Goldberg cannot have a great match with Dolph Ziggler, and this squash match is going to be, the guy should never come back ever and work another match. Like, Dolph Ziggler is one of the best sellers in the company. If he cannot have a decent match with Dolph Ziggler, don't ever come back ever again. Goldberg wins. The Fiend versus Finn Balor. Now, Finn Balor is reportedly to take time off after this match because, again, he's getting married to his fiance. He wants to take time off. Don't blame the guy. He's getting married. Take the time off you need, Finn Balor. Come back, recover, ready to go, join the OC. Wink, wink, join the OC. Finn Balor is going to lose here to Bray Wyatt. It's just a matter of how long is the match going to be. Is Bray Wyatt going to squash Finn Balor? Again, you wouldn't want to have 2 squash matches on SummerSlam, but as many matches going to be on the show, I wouldn't be mad at seeing 2 squash matches. So the point is here is to get Bray Wyatt over. This should not be a long match. Get Finn Balor out of there quickly. Kevin Owens versus Shane McMahon. Like, guys, they feuded last year. Why the hell would I want to watch them feud again this year? It's just the roles are reversed. So, if Kevin Owens loses to Shane McMahon, he's forced to quit the WWE. Oh my gosh, people. Listen here. You tried something. You're trying to get Kevin Owens over as a badass. Doesn't respect authority. I think we saw a guy do that back in the 90s. There's only one Stone Cold Steve Austin, people. Don't matter how much you're trying to get Kevin Owens as a badass Stone Cold wannabe. Shane McMahon was not the right person to do that with, okay? Sorry. Now, if you would have done that with Triple H and Kevin Owens, it would have worked. But Triple H is not having a match at SummerSlam. That would have been better. I'm telling you. If you would have put Kevin Owens versus Triple H in this scenario, it would have worked. It would have worked. It would have worked. Triple H would have got Kevin Owens over so much better. But you're going with Shane McMahon. Listen here. There are reports that Vince McMahon wants SummerSlam not to be predictable. Oh my gosh. Major, quiet. Alright, like I said. Oh my gosh, this dog. Major, quiet. So, again, if you'd have put Triple H in the scenario against Kevin Owens, it would have worked better in my opinion. But again, Vince McMahon is reportedly wants SummerSlam not to be predictable. Okay, so what matches are going to be on this card is going to be not predictable. Kevin Owens losing to Shane McMahon, in my opinion, is predictable. It is predictable. Because, again, if you're going to drag this storyline probably out again, which you're going to do, they did last year, Kevin Owens should probably lose to Shane McMahon. And then you're going to have Kevin Owens coming back in the arena, weekly episodes of SmackDown probably, attacking Shane McMahon weekly until the point Shane's like, you know what, Kevin? I'm tired of you attacking me. It's going to be me versus you at Hell in a Cell. I guarantee you they're going to go back to Hell in a Cell 2 years in a row where Shane's like, if I beat you, you never, ever, ever come back in any scenario whatsoever, or you'll be arrested and thrown in jail. Whatever, some storyline shit like that. He's like, but if you beat me, you'll get your job back. I guarantee you that's what we're going to do. So I'm going with Shane McMahon to beat Kevin Owens. Guarantee, people. Guarantee you. AJ versus Ricochet. 1 second. Now, there are reports that Ricochet is kind of banged up with his elbow. So that's why he was off TV the last couple of weeks. I don't know why he wrestled on Monday. But if he's still dealing with an injured elbow, then why is it wrestling? AJ versus Ricochet. Again, we've seen this already 3 or 4 times already. I'm like, I just don't know why they give stuff away. If you're planning to do stuff at SummerSlam, why are you giving stuff away? I don't understand that. It just drives me insane. I don't know why. Look, my head's even hurting right now going through this stuff because it's just so frustrating dealing with this company. My head is literally hurting going through this stuff because it's so frustrating to don't understand why they can't do stuff the proper way. I just don't know why. I don't know why, guys. It's just so frustrating. You put the belt on AJ. Why should he lose? You just put the belt on him. Why would he lose? Going AJ to beat Ricochet. Charlotte Flair versus Trish Stratus is plain simple. Charlotte Flair wins. It's just, if Trish beats Charlotte Flair, I'll be surprised. I don't see how they're gonna have you pushing Charlotte Flair as the greatest women's wrestler of all time. You just can't stop deep throating Charlotte. You just can't. So I don't see, even though Trish is from Toronto, I'm sorry. I'm going with Charlotte to beat Trish Stratus. If Trish wins, I will be shocked. But I'm going with Charlotte Flair. Bayley versus Ember Moon. I'm going with Ember Moon. Why the fuck not? I mean, Vince wants this show not to be predictable. Everybody's probably picking Bayley to win. I'm going with Ember Moon. If it's a month title reign, if it's a 2-week title reign, whatever. I'm going with Ember Moon. Becky versus Natalya. Becky wins here. If Natalya beats Becky Lynch, I will be stunned. But I'm going with Becky Lynch. Alright. The last 2 matches on this freaking piece of crap fucking show. Kofi Kingston versus Randy Orton. I'm going with Randy Orton, plain and simple. But I'll tell you guys why. Kofi's had the belt since WrestleMania. He's had the belt longer than I thought he would have the fucking belt, in my opinion. Literally. He's had the belt longer than I thought he would have the belt. The title reign has been meh. It's been meh. I mean, you gave Kofi the title. First black champion. Congrats to you, brother. But still having the pancake flipping gimmick, the WWE World Champion. Sorry, people. That's not how I want to see my champion persona act. I don't. Randy Orton beating Kofi Kingston does wonder for everybody. Again, you're moving to SmackDown in October. Randy Orton being the face of SmackDown, moving to SmackDown in October. It just works to me. I mean, maybe Kofi losing to Randy Orton may give him some edge. That he needs some edge. Maybe he'll lessen down the fucking pancake flipping gimmick shit. But I'm going to Randy Orton to beat Kofi Kingston. Sorry, guys. If you want Kofi to win, I'm sorry. It's just, in my opinion, Randy Orton winning just does wonders for both people. He'll give Kofi some edge that he needs. Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins. Now listen here, people. This is the main event of SummerSlam. You need to go off the air with something big. You need something big to happen at the end of this show. Okay? Seth Rollins losing to Brock Lesnar is kind of predictable right now. You need something big to close SummerSlam. Now, this show is supposed to be fucking 6 hours fucking show. Okay? You need something big to close SummerSlam. Now, talking about big, need something big to happen. Now, would I have somebody interfere in this match and say, fuck this match, just interfere in it? The problem is, Braun Strowman. Who's not on this show? I'm trying to think of, do they have anybody to return? Anybody. Would you have The Undertaker interfere in this match? Fuck, why not? At this fucking point, I mean, they need to spice up this match and spice up the ending. Because again, October would be, yeah. Hold on, let me see the next WWE pay-per-view here before we go off the air for this predictions. WWE PPV calendar. Let's see. Schedule. Oh my gosh. What's the next pay-per-view? Come on, people. Scroll down with me. I hate when it's Mac computer, so when I'm trying to scroll, it doesn't want to scroll. Alright, hold on. Wait a minute. Alright. Wait a minute. Alright. So, SummerSlam's taking place August 11th. The next WWE pay-per-view is Clash of Champions September 15th. Then you have, they took away Hell in a Cell. They took away Hell in a Cell? Wow. So there's 2 pay-per-views. Saudi Arabia is in November. Again, whatever reason, Saudi Arabia. Fucking Christ. God damn it, Saudi Arabia. And then October, there's no pay-per-views. I don't know if they're going to do Hell in a Cell or not, but right now Hell in a Cell is not scheduled for October. Alright. So the next event will be Clash of Champions. to me, guys, it's just that Brock Lesnar beating Seth Rollins does nothing for me at the end of the show. After watching a 6-hour show, Brock Lesnar demolishing Seth Rollins does nothing for me. It does nothing for me. Like, I'm gonna go off the air like saying, wow, Brock Lesnar just beat Seth Rollins in like 4 minutes. It does nothing for me. So, I would not mind seeing somebody interfere. If it's The Undertaker, but again, they don't have Hell in a Cell happening until October, so you're gonna have to do September. Ugh! This just sucks, people. This is why Brock Lesnar vs. Seth Rollins shouldn't even be taking place. Should be taking place. I don't know. John Cena? No, he's doing movies. He can't interfere. John Cena's doing movies. Samoa Joe is going to be with Roman Reigns versus Dan Bryan and Eric Rowan. Aleister Black interfering. You know what? What the fuck? Why not? Have fucking Bray Wyatt interfere in this fucking match. There we go right there. That's what I would do. Bray Wyatt beats Finn Balor. And in the main event, he fucking takes out Brock Lesnar and Seth Rollins. Why the If I'm Paul Heyman, I'm pushing that idea. Why the fuck not? Bray Wyatt interferes, takes out Brock Lesnar and Seth Rollins. Then you put Bray Wyatt in the Universal title picture. Vince McMahon, fucking pay me. I mean, guys, do you want to watch Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins? And in the state that Seth Rollins is in right now, this match will be no longer than 3 minutes. Bray Wyatt comes out, interrupts, takes out both Lesnar and Seth Rollins. And that's how you end SummerSlam. And that's how you make Bray Wyatt a fucking machine killer. I mean, would you not be like, oh shit, Bray Wyatt comes out, has the balls to interfere in the main event and take out Lesnar and Seth Rollins? That's how you make the man a main eventer. That's how you make Bray Wyatt the main eventer that he's supposed to be, that he should have been, but you fucked up with the Wyatt family. Wow, that's a great idea, man. I mean, that's what I would do. Because if you're going to tell me I'm going to have to sit there and watch Brock Lesnar beat Seth Rollins in 4 minutes, go off the show and that's it. That's a waste of time. You would have wasted 6 hours of people's lives that bought tickets in Toronto. So, that's how I do the main event. Bray Wyatt interferes, makes a no DQ match. Kofi Kingston loses to Randy Orton. Becky Lynch beats Natalya. Ember Moon beats Bayley. Charlotte beats Trish Stratus. I have AJ beating Ricochet. Shane McMahon beats Kevin Owens. Bray Wyatt beats Finn Balor. Goldberg beats Dolph Ziggler. Drew Gulak beats Oney Lorcan. And I guess they're going to do Roman Reigns and Samoa Joe versus Bray Wyatt versus Eric Rowan. But again, what I said, have Roman Reigns go throughout the night looking for them. And then, if it happens, Nakamura beats Ali. That's SummerSlam NXT preview predictions, guys. You guys comment down below. Do you like the idea of Bray Wyatt interfering in the main event and have it not happen at all? And predictions for NXT and SummerSlam. Do you guys like my predictions? Or do you think some other stuff should happen? Forget to like the video. Comment down below. Subscribe. We'll catch you guys tomorrow for some more videos.